Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope all are doing well. So, today we are going to learn Unit 3, Lesson 4, Comparing and Ordering Numbers 2. This already we have learned before, comparing and ordering numbers, just as a revision. Objective. Look at the objective. To order numbers to 100, compare two numbers using greater and less than signs. Okay. Next, strategies. What are the strategies you are going to use? You can use place value strategy to find smallest and greatest number. Do you remember this signs is greater than and is less than sign? Okay, wherever the big number is there, the crocodile will open its mouth to the big number. Now, can you help the hungry crocodile? There are two numbers here, 24 and 67. I am underlining the place value, the tens place, 2 and 6. And this, which is the big number? 6. So, the crocodile will open its mouth to the big number. Yes. Now, look at the next two numbers, 89 and 56. Now, underline the place value of tens. It is 8 and 5. From these two numbers, which is the big number? 8 or 5? Yes, it's 8. So the crocodile is going to open its mouth to 89. Yes, it's clear to you. Yeah? Now, help Sarah to find which of the numbers belong in the empty box. I'll give you here three numbers. It's 39, 17, 67. Okay, and here the number is 60 and you have to write the number in the empty box. You can see the three numbers 39, 17 and 67. So I have already told you the crocodile will open its mouth always to the big number. So which is the big number here? Is it 39, 17 or 67? Yes, it's 67. Very good. Now look at the second question. Again, there are three numbers. 56, 78, 34. Now 35. Already the crocodile opened its mouth to the big number. So now you have to write what the number comes in the empty box. Is it 56 or 78 or 34? Yes, it's 34 because already the crocodile opened its mouth to the big number. So the other side will be a small number. So it's 34. Now, children, we are doing ordering numbers. How to order this sequence from smallest to biggest? From the small number to big number. Already we have learned the forward numbers from 0 to 100. So you are arranging these numbers from small to big. Let's build this house using tens and ones to get the correct order. I'll give you a few numbers here. 67, 98, 56, 45, 86. First, we will arrange. Look at the screen. Now here I have underlined the tens place. 6, 9, 5, 4, 8. Now look at the table. Tens and ones. The first one, it's 4. The small number is 4. And 5 ones. So it is 45. 4 tens and 5 ones. So the first smallest number is 45. Next, 5 tens, 6 ones. So the next number is 56. Next, 6 tens, 7 ones. So the next number is 67. Next, 8 tens, 6 ones. The number 86, and the last one is 9 tens and 8 ones. It's 98. So the answer is 45, 56, 67, 86, 98. Is it clear? Yes. Now write these numbers in order from smallest to largest. You're writing these numbers from smallest to largest. These are the numbers. The first question, 16, 37, 87, 28, 42. You are writing these numbers from smallest to largest. So the first answer, first number is 16. Next is 28. Then 37, 42. And the last is 87. Now coming to the next question, it's 35, 30, 77, 43 and 13. Now these numbers you have to arrange from smallest to largest. The first one is 13. Now here there are two numbers that starts with 3. It is 35 and 30. So which is the small number in this? Yes, it's 30. Next will be 35. Then 43 and the last is 77. Very good children. Now assessment of learning. Now look at this screen. Write these numbers in order from largest to smallest. These numbers you have to arrange from largest to smallest numbers. So look at the tens place. Which is the big number in the tens place? I'll read the questions. It's 43, 12, 17, 98, 24, 59. You are arranging from big number to small number. So the first answer is 98. Then 59. Next 43. Now here it comes 17 and it's 24. Next comes 17 and the last it's 12. Yes. Write this number in order from smallest to largest. These are the numbers you have to arrange from smallest to largest. There are numbers 62, 43, 21, 79, 80, 36. You have to see the small number. Which is the small number in this? Yes, it's 21. Next, it's 36. The next number is 43. And the next number is 62. Then it's 79. And the last is 80. Yes. Now look at the next question. Which of these numbers belong to the empty box? There are three numbers 78, 63, and 40. Already the crocodile opened its mouth to the big number 45. So you have to select a number from this. Is it 78, 63, or 40? So it should be a small number. It's 40. Now, today's homework. You have to do the homework in MWB book, page 20. Challenge 1, challenge 2, challenge 3. In challenge 1, which of the numbers belong in the empty box? And in challenge 2, question 1, you have to write these numbers in order from smallest to largest. And in challenge 2, second question is write this number in order from largest to smallest. And the third question is tick the box if the sign is correct. You have to put tick or cross if the sign is correct. Now, summary. We use the less than, greater than symbols to compare two numbers. And the second one, we can order the numbers from smallest to biggest and biggest to smallest by using place value. So these two topics we have covered today. So thank you children and have a nice day.